Hi friends and dear students, I am Basu Kumar Sharma, the chairman of People Welfare Foundation and the director of AK Study Center, Master of Art in Indian History. And we will discuss today about a few facts of resources like use your resources. We should use our resources wisely, and without wisely and without pondering, if we utilize these resources, then there will be lethal impact and the lethal result. Similarly, effectively, we should utilize, human beings should utilize resources effectively so that we can utilize the better, and while watching the present conditions in safe and in future condition in safe. Efficiently, we should utilize the resources efficiently so that we can just like spoil less and less resources efficiently, and so there should not be a bad impact or negative impact. And economically means we should use the technology, or as we should use the resources so that our input should be less, and on account of being less input there will be the more and more development. Just like the example, on account of unwisely utilizing the resources, just like the forests are being cut down and deforestation is going on, so this is giving, and this impacts very negative impact on the earth and very devastating and very dangerous result on the earth. So we should be aware of this. We should stop cutting the forest and stop the devastations on the earth. These are just like one of example that H2O and H2O, like H2O is just like the molecules of water is made of H2O, H2 molecules and O molecules, and this is also great source of resource and energy. But we don't have the technology, appropriate technology to extract energy from this. So these types are energy are called potential energy and stocks. So these potential energies are in abundant and huge, but still need to develop our technology and knowledge so that we can extract this. So potential energy and these types of the energy, so stock energies are lying in on the earth, even other planets. So we need to develop other technologies. We can have an example of like potential energy, solar energy, wind energy, developed energy like coal energy. Coal are the developed energy from long time, millions of years it has been developed, so it is called coals are developed energy, petroleums are developed energy, and H2O and stock, these are stocks on the earth, and even other types of the elements or gases are stock on other planets. To lack of technology, if we have a development invention of the technology, we can extract this type of the technology. So there is need to develop in humanities and science and technology so that we can extract these types of the technology. And reserves, there are some reserve stills there is need to be exploited, like Ganges river, Yamuna's rivers, and the power and the flow of the current of these rivers. There is great probability of energies creation and generation by the help of these streams, these waters of these rivers. Some examples of this, and resources are not available on the earth, but also resources are available on the other planets that can be extracted or that can be by the human beings, by humans. But we need to have invent and to develop the technologies and appropriate technologies and cheaper technologies so that we can extract for the betterment of the humankind and mankind. And we can recap in short like natural resources, the origin, on the basis of origin, biotic, abiotic, development, potential, actual, reserve, stock, renewable and non-renewables. This is a kind of hydroelectric energy that resources can be developed by these hydroelectric generator on account of these bridges, and after controlling of this direction of the waters, we can generate the electricity and for the betterment of the life of the humankind. And one great factors that we should also aware of utilizing the resources. One important factor that has been told by the Mohandas Karamchand Gandhiji that there is on the earth there is a sufficient amount of the food articles and sufficient amount of resources for the betterment and for the fulfillment of the human being, mankind. But even the greed and even the allure, even the greed of a single person cannot be fulfilled by the whole resources of the earth or whole resources of the universe. So there is most important to be aware, most important just like not to be greedy and just eliminate greediness. So the earth cannot feed the greedy people and greediness, but the earth has the power to feed the whole humankind. So it is most important to be aware of the greediness. On account of this greediness, that few people just like capture the maximum amount of the sources and the resources on the earth, and the maximum number of people are having in the life of have nots or in the poor condition. So it is important to just like balance again, to have a sustainable development and to just like eliminate and deplete the just like damaging our environment and global warming. We should stop doing global warming, stop like unnecessarily manufacturing, unnecessarily just like forming factories and these types of the modern technologies like refrigerators, methane gas emissions and CFC gas emissions, devices like motors, generators, diesel pump generators and buses, airways and these types of the thinkings. So we should efficiently and adequate amount of which amount is necessary, and with a little extent of the amount which is adequate we can transact. We should use that and we should not utilize excess anything. We should not consume excess amount of anything. So we should be economic in everything, utilizing this. If we don't control this habit, exploit unnecessarily and physical things of our resources, then one day we will damage this earth. And we should go more toward the nature. We should utilize everything like organic and natural things instead of technologies or carbon emitting and devices. Like when we just like says carbon emission, we do just like CFC chlorofluorocarbon gases we emit. There is emissions and it goes into the atmosphere, and we know that we have an ozone layer which protects us, and it protects the earth from coming the very dangerous and lethal rays from the solar radiation, alpha, beta, gamma rays. And it is these dangerous rays are eliminated from entering into the spheres of the earth, and it protects this shield, protects earth while damaged and while just like being burnt. Because this is very dangerous and lethal rays, it can impact to the cancer and to burn to the skins, even just like burns all those vegetative and vegetations like fruits, animals, everything. So there may be totally extinction on the earth on account of infiltrations of these dangerous rays, and this is on account of due to the depletion of ozone layers. And we know that ozone layer is made of 3 O's, and on account of the 3 element, just like also different, I'm going to show you here we can say just like here example of this and 3O oxygen, 3 molecules of oxygen together meets and forms ozone, and this ozone layer protects, this becomes ozone layer, and this ozone layer protects the solar dangerous lethal solar radiation to the earth and human beings and us, and it protects us. If we deplete it on account of emission of the CFC gases, how does it happen that in CFC gas chlorofluorocarbon Cl, from CFC gas Cl just like bonds with the 1 molecules of oxygen, and it breaks down it bonds the 1 molecule and just like takes away 1 molecules from these 3 molecules, and just like eliminated from these molecules, then composition of the ozone has been changed and ozone layer is depleted by the CFC gas. If we don't utilize the CFC gas, then we can protect the earth while being damaged. Thank you very much watching our YouTube channel AK Study Center in this video. That's also in next video we will discuss in details. Till then must subscribe our YouTube channel. Still you did not subscribe, and please share channel's link to other students so they can get benefit from us. I am Ashok Kumar Sharma, Master of Art, the Chairman of People Welfare Foundation and the Director of AK Study Center. Thank you. Jai Hind.